Handwriting analysis used to be thought of the same as palm reading, but no longer. Graphoanalysis, as it's known, is now an accepted technique in jury selection. Channel 2's Alice Weiser shows us how the technique is being used in tonight's cover story report.
Our objective here is to find out what your opinions are.
These people are being screened as potential jurors in a DWI case. Usually their answers and demeanor would determine if they're chosen. But this time, their signature will also be studied.
What Mrs. Weiser does is assist me in picking a jury.
Alice Weiser is a certified graphoanalyst. She studies the handwriting on the juror information sheet. And from them, she can tell the defense attorney which jurors are most likely to be sympathetic to the defendant.
I can't articulate why I didn't like her.
She has a lot of guilt feelings. Her self-esteem is very low. She's very unsure.
The defense is allowed to strike 3 jurors. Both Dan Cogdell and Mrs. Weiser independently agreed on 2 of the people they wanted to strike. The third was more difficult. Here's her analysis of his handwriting.
The size of his writing is very much to the left, rather introverted. He knows what everyone else is thinking, but very few people know what this kind of person is thinking.
Together, they decided to delete this juror, but they chose this man.
The more straight up and down the writing would be is the person who is judgmental, logical, engineering. And the person leaning a little bit to the right is where we want to be. They can be judgmental and also sympathetic too.
Alice has advised defense attorneys in 17 cases. Her clients have only lost once. The verdict in this DWI case was based on the readout of a breath intoxilizer.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty as charged, signed by the foreman.
Although the defense lost, Cogdell says Mrs. Weiser helped pick a good jury, and he has already hired her for another case.
I think what she does is valid, and I think she does good work.
Then why do you think you lost this case?
I think I lost, hopefully, I lost to a machine.
None of the jurors were concerned that their handwriting was analyzed. In fact, most of them thought it was a good idea.
I've had my handwriting analyzed before, and it's surprising how accurate it can be. I was surprised that it was used, but the defense and the prosecution should be able to use any means to their ability to ensure a fair jury.
Handwriting analysis is primarily a tool for the defense, only because state prosecutors usually don't have the $300 to $500 to hire a certified graphoanalyst.
She can get so much out of a juror, I cannot. It's incredible. And if she would do work for me for free, I would use her every time.
Alice Weiser, Channel 2 News.
Super Sunday for the Lone Star State is